what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here doing another Marvel Legends action figure review on the Hasbro Baron von Strucker from the Puff-Adder Build-A-Figure wave. We have only had the Toy Biz version for, oh my gosh, so long, right? It has been so long. Finally, we have a Hasbro Baron von Strucker over here, and we get some 3D imagery right over here of the Puff-Adder Build-A-Figure, along with the list of the figures from the wave, and then on the back you can see a 3D rendered image of Baron von Strucker right there, BAF piece right there, nice looking artwork right there on the side. You get an Avengers logo on the top, not much more at the bottom, so let's get to it and crack this thing open. But first, if you're trying to get your Marvel Legends, you can do so at
Big! Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
And here's Baron von Strucker out of the packaging, and I gotta say this figure looks pretty sweet. I am very happy with this design choice, or the look of the figure in general. My gripes are there, we'll get into those, but man, anyway, let's get a closer look at the accessories, and then we'll take a closer look at the figure. So we don't get many accessories with this figure. We get the Build-A-Figure piece and these two effects for his Satan Claw, and it would be nice to get, more interchangeable hands, or at least, a fisted hand for the Satan Claw. We just get the open hand right there, and maybe some weapons or an interchangeable left hand, but I'm not too bummed out about it. Just being honest, I had a great time posing the figure without those added accessories, but they would have been nice for sure. That black paint mixed in there with this purple color just looks awesome. I don't know if it's the best effect accessory for this guy, but it works. I had fun with these. Man, I gotta say, this is an excellent looking head sculpt. I really do like it a lot. Just to forewarn you, I don't have a problem with the head size, but I am gonna get into a Captain America head size tirade in a minute. I did not notice this seam line was so green until just now. That's annoying, so I just noticed it. You can see a seam line going across the head. But the monocle looks great. I love that. That's really cool. And the swashbuckling scars or dueling scars right throughout his face. I love the way they're sculpted. It's just the deco did not land properly on those sculpted lines, so that's unfortunate. They looked really clean on the Molecule Man, but not on this figure. Did not get so lucky. I do like how the eyes look, though. A little bit of that photoreal tech for the teeth and everything. I love the facial expression, so it looks really good. Comparing it to the Toy Biz version, I think, yeah, this is a huge upgrade right over here. Now, if you want to compare head sizes, see, it's at about the same size as the 20th anniversary Captain America head, right? But like when you bring in the Ultimate Captain America head, this one's bigger, right? Do you not see that? But anyway, going back to this guy, we have reused parts over here, and then we have some like retooled parts. Anyway, this whole scarf piece right here, I don't even know what to call it. This whole decorative thing looks great. I do like it. Maybe some paint on here would have been nice to see, but yeah, I'm very happy that they did this, and the deco on the chest looks awesome. I really love what they've done here. When you pull back, you can see the Hydra logo just scoots all the way back in there. Now, yeah, maybe some imperfections in the applications of the paint. Wish it could be a little bit cleaner, but still, I'm happy they designed it this way. You're also seeing a new upper torso over here with fabric sculpt in there. I really do like that. We have the same arms for the most part from the Vulcan body. Of course, we have the Satan Claw right over here, looking really sick. I do like the metallic plastic that they used for it. No weird marbling stuff ruining it for me, so I'm happy about that. You could rotate this around a little bit. I'll get the articulation more later on, but this looks great. I'm very happy with this. Just wish we had an interchangeable fisted hand to go along with it. That would have been sweet. And then right here, the belt looks pretty good. I love this design choice, by the way. They could have gone with a whole bunch of different versions, but I love that they went with this one. They're missing a little bit of yellow on the shorts right over there. Oop, dropped the lens cap. Then we have these retooled legs. It looks like it's almost the same legs as we'd seen with the Vulcan body, but not. You can see the wrinkles right over there, and it's like the sculpt of the muscles and everything are the same as we see on Black Panther, which is, of course, reused from the Vulcan body, but we've gotten added wrinkles. That looks great. I'm very happy to see that they've changed things up to make it look a little bit more realistic. Same thing with these hip joints right here, too. Those are doing different. Not the same thing that we saw with Vulcan. So, This is the first time I'm seeing this, unless I'm mistaken, you know? We even have some added stretch lines right here that they didn't have before, so I do like that. And then the boots right here look okay. You know, there's parts where the yellow looks thin. You can see some green creeping through over there. Not so much on this side, well, a little bit right there. And you do get peg holes at the bottom of the feet. Just for the record, he has the same Vulcan butt, but now I'm tripping off the back of this thing. Was it supposed to have butterfly joints? Look at those, right? Isn't that weird? It looks like this should have had butterfly joints, but some reason it's not there, right? Am I tripping? What the hell? So I do like the articulation on this figure. You can move the head up. We do get a ball joint with the hinge, so that's very cool. And he will look down. You get the shifting forward and back like a pile driver, just a little bit. Head moves side to side, and a little bit of head wobbling. Not a whole lot. No butterfly joints, as we already mentioned, but you can move the shoulders outward that far, move them in, almost all the way. Rotate a full 360 bicep swivel. We have the penless double jointed elbows, and then the hands turn side to side and hinge up and down. Even this hand right here hinges up and down, and you can shift this around right over here at the forearm. You have the ab crunch forward that far, ab crunch back that far. You do have to shift the belt around a little bit, but you can get that waist joint moving. Actually, it's better to have it lower right there. There you go. Then the hips move outward, only that much, and he will kick forward pretty far, not back, upper thigh cut, pinless double jointed knees, and then you get the boot rotation. Ankles move down, they do move up, and he has beautiful ankle pivot. And no, these are not Spider-Man UK legs, by the way. You get a similar issue with the extra plastic around here, but no, they're not Spider-Man UK legs. Now to measure out Baron von Strucker, you can see that the figure is standing at about 6.5 inches tall. And then here's Baron von Strucker next to a few other Hydra baddies. We have Viper, or Madam Hydra right there, Red Skull, and Arnim Zola. For how old this figure is, it still really holds up in my collection. I'm still very happy to have it. And here's Baron von Strucker next to a couple of Hydra soldiers. And here's Baron von Strucker next to the 20th anniversary Captain America, and I did have fun posing these two together. Then here's Baron von Strucker next to a Vulcan body molded figure. We have Black Panther over here, and these legs are not the same. I thought they were the same, just retooled. Of course, I know the hip pieces are different, but I thought the thighs had been reused, but no, it's just a totally different sculpt right here, at least on the legs up to the boots right over there. I mean, that's just, it looks similar, but it's really not the same. And then for a Baron von Strucker comparison, you can see the Toy Biz one next to the Hasbro version, and yeah, I've loved this figure the whole time I've had it. I always thought Toy Biz did a great job with this face-off 2-pack figure, but this is an awesome upgrade to have for the collection. Notice how small the head looks. Just gotta mention this again, man. If you're a Toy Biz collector, if you started collecting during the Toy Biz days, maybe it's gonna stand out to you a little bit more because their head sizes are drastically different, right? I know they stand at different heights, but still in proportion to their bodies, big difference in the proportions of the heads. And then here's Baron von Strucker next to the other figures from the wave that I've already reviewed. We have the Extremis Iron Man, Ultimate Captain America, and Molecule Man. I'm surprisingly getting through these reviews in a timely fashion, and it's been a little while. 2023, woohoo! Then here's Baron von Strucker next to your average 6-inch scale figure. We have the Marvel Legends Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. Hey, Monopoly guy, I've heard of people using the Stranger before, but that right there, that is too far, man. Ugh, you Europeans and your weird fetishes. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, show some love to the channel by hitting that like button. I appreciate it when you guys do that, as well as when you hit that subscribe button. And this figure was a lot of fun for me. I was really happy with it. I am very happy with it. I had a great time with this figure. I love what they've done here. Yeah, I could have used more accessories, but to be honest with you, I didn't really feel like a major... I guess having interchangeable hands, that's the one thing that I would have liked to have had with the figure. You know, a weapon holding hand for the left side, a fisted hand for the right side, maybe a sword and a gun. You know, that would have been cool to have with this figure and everything. I mentioned that already. Gripes with the paint applications, yep, I have them. Getting some paint detail on these Marvel Legends figures is something that I would like to have consistently throughout that we're just not getting these days. So that's another thing that I would like. So yeah, I have my constructive criticisms with this figure, but I still really like it a lot, man. I am pleased with it. Like, I'm stoked to add it to the shelf. I've been wanting Hasbro to make a Baron von Strucker for a very long time. They've finally done it, and I'm very happy with it. At the price point of around $25, I'm going to give it a Sud rating of
I love it!
And I'm relieved, too, because I didn't want to wait all this time for a Baron von Strucker and be hella bummed out, you know what I mean? So I'm very stoked for the figure. Even with my complaints, I still really like this figure a lot, and I'd like to know what you think. Let me know in the comments section below. If you want to see the latest Marvel news, you can find it all over at marvelousnews.com, as well as my photo galleries. And if you want to follow me on social media, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, and on Whatnot. This Thursday, we're going to have another sale, so stay tuned for that. And if not, I will catch you guys later. Peace!
That's crispy.
Hey, new ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't.
Your face,